Hey everyone, this is the JCWB on behalf of Double L Videos. Making a video for them, just doing some work for them. So let's get started. Alright, so first you're going to want to start a new picture as always, but then you want to go to your gradient tool. Your gradient tool is most likely located either on your toolbar or on your top toolbar. It depends on what version of Photoshop you're using. But normally it looks like just a square with some colors going one way in it. So click on that, and then somewhere there should be one color fading to another one, and then you have an option with radial, either linear, radial, conical, or square. You want to click the fading colors. That enables you to customize it. You can click on the little bar here, and you can change its color. Go with red. Then you can customize it. For this one, I'm going to do red and black. Those are really colors of the JCWB. I'm also going to incorporate some yellow because those are colors of Double L Videos. And this video will be located on both my channel and Double L Videos channel. If you want to get to Double L Videos, just click there, subscribe to me. Click on them, take you straight to them. Do a lot of funny stuff. Alright, so let's get started. Once you have that customized, you can pick what kind of gradient you want. For this one, I'm going to use a linear. It just creates a line. But if you have two colors, it'll just fade from that color to another color, and you can also change how much space is in between those. It fades in between. Alright, so really, I'm going to make a really square one. So, make just lines. Alright, see, that's really not what I wanted. What I wanted was a really thicker line, a thick line. So what I'm going to do is all you have to do is space them out a little bit. That's isolating red. It's probably going to look like pink, but it's red. Alright, see, now that's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. So there. Next, I'm going to use a few brushes. A few brush tips. These sci-fi ones are always really cool. The bubbles always look really freaking awesome. So just go ahead and put a lot of those there. Make it look interesting and bubbly. Okay, next what you want to do is duplicate the background. Then change its blend type to screen. And that'll brighten it up because I duplicated it, therefore making everything else brighter. Next, I'm going to select the gradient tool again. But this time, I'm going to change the red to something a little more spontaneous. Let's go with light blue. I'm going to squeeze them all together again because I really don't want a thick line for my circle that I'm about to make, the radial. I'm going to keep the yellow. There we go. There we go. Select radial. Alright, now this is going to create a circle, and the point where you first click to where you drag, that's going to be the size of your radius of the circle. So drag it to pretty much anywhere you want to, and it'll create a nice circle. Like I said before, if you want a thicker line, just spread out the colors right here. I think I kind of want a thicker one, so spread out a little bit. And then I really don't want the inside to be really yellowish. As you can see right there, it's pretty yellow. I don't want that at all. So I'll click the center of that, and I'll do that. Now what I did wrong was I did the outside first. I did that for a reason, to show you guys the reverse tool. It'll reverse the way these are. So watch when I click. Boom. Now I'm going to select the circle, the inside of the circle again. Drag out. And there we go. I do not have a really big glow like I did last time. Now the way I'm going to want to do this one is I'm going to kind of drag and click here, because all I want is a semicircle. I'm going to put it right onto the line right there. Make it pretty big and defined. Okay, now drag this up and spin it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Now, a lot of the time you're going to be able to see the little line, but the way that I do it is that I kind of screw around with it till I get it right. This one I don't have to mess around with it a lot. It's really good right now, and it doesn't really matter where you put it at all. But for this one I'm going to duplicate it because I want it pretty darn bright. I don't want to see really any definition in where the yellow is and where the blue and black isn't. Okay, now I'll duplicate this one. And you cannot change blend effects on the single background. The background is the background. You cannot change blend effects. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now I'm gonna add a few more effects. Go to color, select their largest brush, which is 200. Eraser tool. Now I'm really just gonna click the corners. You have to be on the background for this one. That did not do it. Okay. And once you click the eraser tool, it will not go to the brush. So see how it changed the size of the brush since last time. So there we go. Just kind of create a little mirage of colors right here. Alright, a lot of these photos that I make on here, guys, on the tutorials, you guys will see as entry photos for the effects and the introduction into all of my videos. I made this one recently, and also made this one right before making this video. Now, what do you guys think? Think pretty good? Okay. Well, I think I could have a few more shapes in there, so I'm going to duplicate a background again. The background copy, if you duplicate a background copy, it'll make it brighter because it's already the blend effect. Already has a blend effect. Now I'm going to change the inside color from light blue to purple. Purple always looks great with black. Now what I want now is, I always switch it up a bit. I want a yellow glow inside instead of outside my circle. So I'm going to drag this even further and make sure that there's not much space for the yellow to be on the outside. Okay, so squares are always awesome because you can really mess around with them, make them look really cool. Okay, so here we go. Now I always go by good dimensions. There we go. Okay. Boom. Okay, so there we have the purple, which is awesome. Now, the conical is a great one, but it's really only for if you want really bright colors, I think. And so I'm going to use white and also pink to show you the effect of that. And then I really want a glow on this, so I'm going to make it really spread out so you guys can see the real effect of what conicals have. Alright, so duplicate that, and really you can click anywhere and it'll do beams of light anywhere. It looks really cool, but as you can see, there's these little just pixelated image little beams. So how you fix that is you go to effects and go to average blur. Now how you want to fix this is you're going to have to add a lot of blur, but then you're going to have to solarize it. So you want to blur it a lot so that you really can't see the definition of every single beam. Okay, so I'm gonna change it to a really high blur because I can really fix it like that. I'm gonna click OK. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna solarize it. Solarizing it, it brings definition in, and it doesn't really show colors. It shows some of the color, but at the same time, you can create a really awesome background. So you're gonna go to Effects, Solarize, and first of all, it's gonna create opposite colors. Then you're gonna drag it to the middle, the threshold. It creates just these awesome beams that you can still see some color, but at the same time it doesn't ruin the background with too much color. So guys, I hope that you can use this method to make an awesome video, or just create backgrounds for you, your friends, your family. Use this to get anywhere. Maybe make a career out of it, guys.